Have you ever wondered why the most beautiful women often seem impossible to impress? Why some men, no matter how much effort they put in, end up being invisible, while another guy, calm, collected, almost indifferent, effortlessly wins her attention? The truth is this: with beautiful women, most men are playing the wrong game. They approach with neediness, overcompensate with words, and sabotage themselves without even realizing it. And here's the irony: these mistakes aren't about looks, money, or status. They're about psychology. You see, attraction for women, especially highly desirable women, isn't built on what most men think. It's not about proving your worth or trying to impress her. It's about how you carry yourself under pressure, how you respond when her beauty tests your patience, and how much control you have over your emotions when most men lose theirs. If you've been struggling to hold the attention of beautiful women, or you've been ghosted after what you thought was an amazing date, then stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal the 9 critical mistakes most men make with beautiful women, and the simple shift that will separate you from the crowd instantly. Number 1 mistake: treating her beauty like an achievement. Most men walk into conversations with beautiful women acting like they've already won the lottery. Their tone changes, their confidence drops, and they start putting her on a pedestal. Here's the problem: when you treat her beauty as if it makes her superior, you instantly make yourself inferior. Why? Because in her mind, beauty is normal. It's her baseline. She's lived with it her entire life. So when you overreact, you're signaling that you're not used to being around women like her. Normalize her beauty. Appreciate it, but don't worship it. A Stoic man understands this. Beauty is external, temporary, and doesn't define the value of a person. When you internalize that truth, your behavior shifts. You stop seeking validation and start being present. Number 2. Talking too much to fill silence. Silence makes most men uncomfortable. When there's a pause, they panic and start throwing out compliments, unnecessary jokes, or personal achievements to keep her entertained. But here's the thing: silence isn't awkward unless you make it awkward. Beautiful women notice how you handle quiet moments, because those moments reveal your level of confidence. A man who can sit in silence without fidgeting or oversharing communicates security in himself. Embrace the silence. Hold eye contact. Relax. Let her speak when she wants to. Your calmness in quiet moments speaks louder than any clever line you could deliver. Number 3. Overcompensating with effort. A lot of men think, "She's beautiful, so I need to try harder." They buy expensive gifts too early, overplan dates, or text her nonstop. What does that communicate? Desperation. And desperation kills attraction. The psychology behind this is simple. Women value effort proportional to connection. When you overinvest before she's invested, you create imbalance. And imbalance feels unattractive. Match her energy. Give as much as you're receiving. No more, no less. Effort should feel natural, not forced. Let things unfold instead of trying to buy your way into her emotions. Number 4. Reacting to her tests emotionally. Here's the truth: beautiful women test men. Not because they're manipulative, but because they want to see your emotional strength. If she makes a teasing comment or challenges you, it's not an attack, it's a test of composure. Most men fail because they take it personally. They become defensive, over-explain, or snap back. When you do that, you reveal insecurity. Stay calm and smile. Respond with humor or minimal words. A Stoic man doesn't fight to prove himself. He lets his actions and presence do the talking. Number 5. Seeking her validation. Every time you say, "Do you like me?" or "Was the date okay?" or when you start bragging just to win her over, you're giving her the power in the interaction. And once you're seeking, you're no longer leading. Women respect men who validate themselves first. If your self-worth depends on her opinion, she feels the weight of your insecurity, and it's unattractive. Detach from outcomes. Focus on your standards, your values, your purpose. When you're rooted in something bigger than her approval, you naturally lead interactions without begging for reassurance. Number 6. Confusing attention with connection. Many men think they're making progress because she's replying to texts or laughing at jokes. But attention is not attraction, and it's definitely not connection. A beautiful woman can give you attention all day and still not feel anything for you. Focus on depth, not noise. Ask questions that matter. Share insights, not just surface-level chatter. Show curiosity about who she is, not just what she looks like. When you build emotional connection, you stand out because most men never go beyond shallow compliments. Number 7. Losing frame under pressure. When things don't go as planned, she cancels a date, delays replying, or acts cold, most men spiral. They send long paragraphs, ask, "What's wrong?" or try to fix things immediately. That's emotional volatility, and it's the fastest way to kill attraction. Maintain frame. Your mood should never be at the mercy of her actions. If she pulls back, you stay centered. If plans change, you adapt calmly. Stoicism isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about controlling your response to things outside your control. That calm confidence, that's magnetic. Number 8. Believing beauty equals high value. Here's a harsh truth. Many men assume that because a woman is beautiful, she must also have great character, kindness, and loyalty. Wrong. Beauty and values are separate. When you assume otherwise, you blind yourself to red flags and often end up hurt. Vet her like you would anyone else. Look beyond the surface. Character matters more than looks for long-term happiness. When you hold her to the same standards you hold for yourself, you come across as a man who values more than appearance. And that makes you rare. Number 9. Forgetting your mission. This is the biggest mistake of all, making her your mission. Men abandon their goals, passions, and routines the moment a beautiful woman enters their life. They rearrange everything for her, and in doing so, they lose the very thing that made them attractive in the first place. Purpose. Keep your mission first, always. Women respect men who have direction because purpose creates stability. The moment you trade your ambition for her attention, you signal dependence. But when you remain focused, she feels the security of being with a man who knows where he's going. Beautiful women aren't impossible to attract. They just require a level of emotional strength most men don't practice. When you stop worshiping beauty, when you stop chasing validation, and when you start living with calm control, you naturally separate yourself from 99% of men. Remember this. Attraction isn't about being the loudest, richest, or best-looking man in the room. It's about being the most centered. The man who remains calm under pressure, who isn't blinded by beauty, who stays committed to his purpose. That's the man women are drawn to effortlessly. So the next time you meet a beautiful woman, don't make these 9 mistakes. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Stay on your path. Because in the end, that's what truly makes you irresistible. Thanks for watching. If you learned something today, tap that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.